Not everybody that criticizes you hates you, and not everybody that praises you wants the best for you. One of the hardest parts of growth is learning how to handle criticism without letting it destroy you. Because whether you like it or not, the moment you start making progress, doing something different, the moment you start growing and doing things outside what you've already been doing or what people have known you to do, or even something new, whatever it is, as long as you are beginning something different from what you've already been doing, people will always have opinions. Okay? You're too loud, too quiet, too confident, too emotional. She's too ambitious. He's too ambitious. He does this too much. He's always too loud. He's always this. These are opinions that people would definitely have. You cannot please everybody. You are not ice cream. No matter what you do, somebody somewhere, a group of people, a community, they would always have something to say. But here's the thing, criticism only becomes dangerous when you start listening and believing every other voice. When you start believing every external voice except your own. Some criticism is useful, don't get me wrong. It helps you grow, it helps you improve, and it helps you become more self aware. But then again, some criticism is just projection. Is projection, is people speaking from their own point of their insecurities, their fear, or their limited mindset. There is constructive criticism and there is destructive criticism. Destructive criticism comes from people that have so much expectations that they have not even lived. They come from people that their head is filled with dreams that they will never achieve in this life that they came to. It comes from insecure people, envious people, people that have seen what you're doing and wish it were them. They know that they've had opportunities like this and it has passed them by. So as they are seeing you doing whatever it is that you're doing, they feel triggered. Criticism from those type of people is destructive. If you pay keen attention to it, it will destroy you. Now, constructive criticism is from people that have observed you over time and really want to see you grow. So they don't care how you would take whatever it is that they are telling you. They will tell you either ways to make sure that you take it and you grow with it. Now, most times, now here's where it gets tricky. Now, when destructive criticism comes, when it comes from those people that feel insecure, it will definitely always come in the nice ways. Probably to come, they'll just say it as something like a passive joke or something, but it hits. They say it so your mind takes it. They attack points that they know you will feel triggered by it, but they say it in subtle ways. Now, constructive criticism, how these people pass on this criticism to you. Now, this is in cases of tough love. Sometimes it's probably even family members, sometimes even your parents. Not like destructive criticism comes from parents too. But I'm trying to make you understand now from a childlike mentality. Constructive criticism can come as tough love. It comes strictly. It doesn't come as something. They don't mix words. They don't tell you, because they don't sugarcoat it. It's not something you want to hear. It's not something pleasant to you. They tell you either ways. They don't care how you take it, because they know that the only way for you to learn is for you to learn with strong hand. They need you to learn it the hard way. They don't need to mix words together. They need to say it in a way that you capture it and you know that, yes, I'm telling you this thing for you to instill this change. They know that if they give this thing to you hard, because of that emotion, you will take it on and you have no choice but to work on it. Now, the destructive criticism coming with subtle comments here and there. Now these people, their aim, they target your self-esteem. They target your self-esteem. They want to make you feel so less of yourself that you have no choice than to quit whatever it is that you're doing. Do you understand? But constructive criticism, they are making sure that with what they are telling you, you try again the next day and make it better. That's the difference. They don't target your self-esteem. they target your motivation button. They get you even more motivated to do it better the next day. But destructive criticism, they target your self-esteem to make sure that when you wake up the next day, you don't even want to try it. So you need to learn the difference. Not every opinion deserves access to your self esteem. Not everybody's opinion needs attention. Not every opinion needs to be taken. Learn to discern when it's constructive or destructive. And honestly, if nobody is criticizing you, you're probably playing life too safe. You're trying to please everybody, take the right steps, always trying to be too cautious, and that's not living. You're avoiding risks. You're not even living. Always have it in mind that the people who change, the people who always create, the people who lead always get judged first. If you want to be outstanding, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be a creator, know that always have the consciousness that you would be judged, either positively or negatively. People will always project their fears to you. It comes in these ways. Criticism, it either comes constructively or destructively. Be cautious as to which one you choose. Listen, learn, and improve, but never shrink yourself to make other people feel comfortable. Never do that. Do not compromise your standards for anybody, because people will talk either ways. They will always talk. People would always talk. So you have no choice but to be who you really are. Just be who you really are, because they will talk. Be who you are. Be right being who you are. People will always talk. So take criticism as information and not identity. Have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Mwah.